Alright, Natty. This is for my benefit and yours. We do a little build guide here. Build guide, build overview, whatever. Explaining why I've done each thing that I've done. Then, I'll run a little bit of a map, and you can see why I do what I do. Okay. I'm going to start with the gear. So, simple enough. Crafted a +2 dagger, start with a fractured plus all 1. Big damage. Ring, fractured chaos res, hit it with the essence damage multiplier thing, use syndicate, fucking amazing ring, worked hard for it. Brass dome, got a good deal on it, paid like 11 divines. Crafted the belt, similar how you crafted yours. Got extremely lucky on the helmet, but same method. Amulet, deterministically crafted, probably 12. That's probably 12. That's probably 12. That's probably 11. This is worth a fortune, but I only got like 1 in it. The ring's probably worth 5 or 6. This ring's probably worth 3 or 4. Boots are worth 1, if that. Gloves probably worth 2. Shield's worth a lot. Probably 5 to 6, maybe 7, because of the max chaos res. Anyway, so you've seen all my gear now. Very good gear. Now my tree. Pathing very similar to yours. This is an extra point I kind of had. I kind of got obsessed wanting to get my max reses up. If you look. We've got a Watcher's Eye here. At the moment, I'm running unaffected by poison, well affected by malevolence. That's the only reason I'm using it. Occasionally, I group with Paul and Dag, and they both run Grace. So I thought, you know, why not? I run the extra flat 50 life still. I dropped the nearby enemies have reduced life regeneration because I do so much damage it doesn't matter. My Watcher's Eye. My Timeless Jewel, Zabakwa, is not good. It's got 1 useful node for me, and that's just a little fire damage. Fire Pen, by the way, only affects the initial hit on our fire trap. Well, it's almost nothing for us. I do have a couple really good clusters. I want to say I bought this one, or I made this one. Here's my normal jewels. I've got 3 useful stats on most of them. I think one of them I have 4 useful stats. Yeah, this still needs Exalt slammed. I just stuck with it for the time being. Let's just go ahead and... This is kind of the same problem you have with the Nth, right? It's just duct taping my build together, basically. Here. Crafting stream. Shit, see? It's fine, though. This is my Storm Shroud. That's another, 8 divines now. And then I've still got these nodes. I cross here, you notice? I don't go up, but depending on the pathing of this, I could change this and cut these nodes and pick up these. Could always cut nodes here. No big deal. This is the one I recommend you get. Chaos damage taken from hits. Make sure I don't miss any jewels. Okay. Pathing up. Everything looks pretty standard compared to your tree. I do have the mastery here, which I don't think you have, which is pretty much just a mapping mastery. It's very handy. I've got a similar small cluster to what you have. Now this is my good big cluster. I went out of my way and bought this. Yeah, because I got Prismatic Mastery, which gives me all res. And then I got Cremator, which is whatever, but the main thing was Prismatic Mastery and then just chunky damage. It'd be better if it had Widespread Destruction here, just for more bigger circles. And then this is my other jewel. Once again, 3 very useful stats. But, not perfect. I don't have perfect jewels. You know about these nodes? I thought about cutting these. I haven't yet. Got this. I've got the Mana Mastery. And then I have another jewel. 3 useful stats. So I've got good jewels. Not perfect. Good. Say I got perfect on all of them. I maybe gain a few hundred health. And maybe 5% more damage. But, okay, that's my gear. That's my skill tree. Here's my gems. I have a 6-link fire trap at the moment. I don't have awakened burning damage. I don't have 21 gems on these. I don't have any level 4 empowers. And I actually am just trying out a new gem here. I've had 2 sockets free for the longest time, so I just level gems there. I've got my vitality, my arrogance. I do have a 21 vitality. And then my determination, you'll notice, and my malevolence are actually 24. That's their item level 21. The gloves give them +1. I still need to do the gloves properly, which would involve suffixes cannot be changed, veiled chaos orb, unveil +2 AoE craft life, but I'm not bothered. Anyway, they're 24, 21 from the gems, 1 from the item, and then all skill gems, and then all spell skill gems. I think levels these up. Yep, they are spells. There you go. And then my cast some damage taken, which honestly I don't think I need anymore. I just run that, and I got my skitter bots. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Okay, now you're going to watch me map a little bit. Off we go. I currently don't have an aura on, because I fucked something up. Oh, the jewel. When I took the jewel off, I lost skitter bots, I think. So let's get them boys on. Get our big circle on, and off we go. A lot of times here, I'm not even doing anything. Occasionally I throw a flame ability out if a mob lives or it's extra chunk. It's just smooth as butter though. I think I have anything to Crucible. I'll probably come back to that. Looking for shields actually. Could tank that, but it could happen not to tank that. Come on. Alteration. All my flasks are automated. I should have one of the flasks. We'll do that in a second. King Harvey is one of the few things that can actually kill me. Oh. Sweet. Flasks. I run a ruby with basically giving me bleed immunity. Oh, I have a corrupted blood jewel here, by the way. Anyway, basically making me bleed immune. I run a gold flask for greed. It's just magic find. That's where my sulfur normally goes. Then I've got this flask, which I actually really like, because it gives me all Ellie res, which then like overcaps me on all my resistances almost all the time. Additionally, I have this, which is similar to one of the ones you have. It's just plus gain 2, you notice, but it doesn't matter. Lasts forever. And life regen effect. And then I have almost a perfect flask. I could divine this if I wanted for 3% increased armor if I'm not bothered. This is almost perfect though. You look at the quality of my flasks, that's from me doing Syndicate. All 28s. Okay. Notice I stick and move a little bit. I don't just face tank everything but sitting in place. Just because there's so many ground effects in the game. And off we go. Ability, which I think I missed right away. It was dead by the time I got it out. A couple fire traps here and there on the Harvey. As soon as it spawns, some Final Cry. Oh, I gotta keep an eye out for a shield, I forgot. I'll show you my mapping DPS so you have a comparison. It's fire trap right now without life tap on. There's righteous fire all the time. 1.4. There's a shield. I do have a rule, if something hits my inventory, like on accident, I always ID it. It's just something I've always done. It happened years ago. I think I picked something up on accident, ID'd it, and it was worth like 2 divines. I think it was like a +1 all amulet or something. So if it hits my inventory, I ID it. So that's I ID a lot of shit. I usually ID jewelry as well. Because occasionally you get something valuable in it. I am not the fastest mapper in the world, but I play fast. When I'm in the map, I go, go, go. I'm also not pushing myself. I play the pace that I just want to play at. Good time to ID shit. Oh, can't do it. Let's do it right here then. This always goes here, like that. Like our crucible was down there by Gwennon. Drop my safety portal. Let's go over here. We like Quant, because Quant can affect the Expedition. I think it can even affect the Metamorph. Now I got a strat I'm going to do here. Where was that crucible at? Let's do that. I think it was bottom right. Yeah. Ooh, stuck. There we go. Fire traps right now. Get my infernal cry off. Loot my shit. Keep moving. Alright, let's see. Rarity, quant. Basically I look for stuff I can't do, which is like fire damage and overwhelm right here. So this section's bad, but we like those big giant skulls. So I think we're just gonna go with a little swoopty-doopty. In with this, into this, into this, into this, into this, double check. Didn't hit lightning, I didn't hit physical, I don't have overwhelm on.
What you need?
Shame, stats could have been better on that. Divination card, huh? 50% chance. Cool. Make the DAG deposit, as is mandatory. Check the shield. We like the life. Not bothered by anything else. Avoid bleeding could be a very handy thing if you get that, and avoid shock. Ironically has righteous fire on it, which we don't give a fuck about. that. And the map's almost done. Not even pushing anything. Got the righteous fire. What do we do? All the work. Occasionally, if there's a big, thick runic monster, I'll throw a flammability and a fire trap at him. Usually the guy that's left. There's always someone that's left. Flammability. Get my rings. Get my scepter. And take our logbook. Some space. I run Gilded. I should show you my map thing as well. Corrupted Blood doesn't affect us. We'll take... I think I need lungs. So that doesn't really do much for me. I'll take this. I occasionally just hit him with the circles. This is how you kill every boss in this game, honestly. Hit him with the spinning. My Atlas passive tree currently. I've got this, so I get more missions for people I like. I like June and I like Einhar. That's why I have these points as well. If I ever decide to go back into it, I also almost always go this route just to remove things. I remove Abyss, Sacred Grove, and Legion. I actually went back into Essence. I've got all the Essence nodes. Dropped Blight completely. I've got a few Metamorph nodes, just playing around with it. This right here is what gives me multiple samples, like all the time. So I have like shitloads of Metamorphs to do, which are really good for Righteous Fire, because you just throw fire traps in there, blow them up, and get all the loot. And then I've got this, which I'm playing around with for 4 points. 30% of the time, 39% of the time, it doubles the rewards, which I think, you know, gives me like big catalysts occasionally. I haven't had any huge drops, but anyway. I purposely take this wheel, like, almost over the top so, because this is quant of items found in my maps. I was about to say, yeah, I usually run this 100% of the time, and I actually usually run this 100% of the time. This was pissing me off, because this is an increased chance. Well, this is sort of like a guaranteed chance. This is 3% of the time, no matter what. Every 30 maps, you get one of those for free. I feel like it's more than that. And then I also run this almost 100% of the time, just to proc Katarina, and then Expedition, which you don't give a fuck about. And I usually do blue altars. At the moment, I'm just doing this. There you go. That's everything. All done. Well, my stats unflasked for that. And I can't show you flasks here. Let's show you flasks. See, I like the elemental res on that flask for this reason. Okay. Unflasked. Completely flasked. Shoots my reses to the moon, so really curses don't really affect me, like elemental weakness and all that. Doesn't really affect me. Anyway, there you go. Done.